everyone, this is XRP Daily Chart. Now XRP is trying to find its feet, it's trying to find support, trying to find a foundation above $1. We said that we'd expect $1, the psychological level, to be tapped. It has been tapped, but we still are in a very risky position because we have not had a higher high, despite this potentially being a higher low, trying to form a foundation at around 1.06 for local support here. But we do have, of course, this zone below us, which of course taps at the bottom $1 dead. And we have this, what looks like a very typical descending triangle pattern, which is a bearish pattern, which we could see the price action attack, and then bulls will fail, and then we could see the price action come back down to this lower level, with the next support line really at around 0.08, give or take, which is the top of this previous consolidation range we're in back in 2024. So that's the situation. So if you're thinking of coming in with XRP right now for a longer term position or even a medium term position, you don't have the narrative, we don't have the TA. And what I would like to see is a breakout of this triangle against probabilities to the upside into these order blocks, back up into this resistance area, absorbing some of these sellers. And when we see that, we can then look at this 1.06 to $1 dead range as good solid support, because we've had trend-based confirmation and the range has been established. Right now, since we lost support, we've only tapped it once. We just about managed to get up to around 0.128 to retest this bottom line, but we haven't really entered this zone. It's been very weak, and therefore when you're seeing weak price action and the bulls can't even get the energy up to properly retest areas lost with any consistency, it's very easy to see that this $1 level is going to break now. And because this is, again, like all of these areas, actually all the way up until around $2, they're very high transitory spaces because we came up through them very quickly, which typically will come down through them very quickly. And this lower level below us is no exception. And it's only when we approach around 0.08 do we start to have some longer term support with some consistent TA to trade off, because of course this is the structure we need to see. But because we have unfortunately had a reset back down to where we were following all the moves after the US election in 2024, it's highly likely we're going to return at least back down to this area here before a reversal, but more likely resetting back down to where we were at the beginning of the previous bull run. This is September 23 all the way up to November 24 before we start seeing long-term reversals. And we can say that with a lot of confidence, of course, until we see something different. And something different would be probably beyond a just breakout from here and testing of resistance, which we said was a requirement to come in for a more shorter term play at local support here for a range. That's what we want to see for a range play in this area. That's what we need to see. We haven't got that yet, therefore we can't come in with a long. But even beyond that, that's just going to be a short term long opportunity, which is provided by a little bit of bullish move from XRP. In terms of entering at these levels like $1 for longer term positions, we need to see something dramatically different, and that would really probably be a move back up into this range, testing $2 area, and then we can start to look at the $1 area as a good opportunity. But until we see that, some kind of trend-based confirmation, some kind of curving round, we have to presume lower prices, and any long positions we see based on some small bullish moves have to be quite small, have to be quite moderate and restrained, because ultimately they're just going to be short-term plays and not really entering XRP at $1 on the presumption we're going to return all the way back up to $2, $3, etc. At least until we've bottomed, most likely, in this lower area. But that's XRP.